Hello and welcome to Advertisers Watching Ads. My name is Tom Ollerton. I'm the founder of Automated Creative, the creative effectiveness ad tech platform. And every week, this is a show where brands review other brands' ads.
I wouldn't change a thing. I think this ad is just brilliant and pure.
Heinz is the best product that they match with their typical food. And I mean, they are trying to sell a feeling.
My question is, do we really have the same feelings about ketchup?
I'll bet the AI campaign got some buzz and maybe got a little bit of attention, but probably did not perform as well.
Thanks to Contagious for being our long-term partner. Before we get to the ad itself, let's meet this week's guests.
I am leading digital media and e-commerce team for Danone in the Belgium market.
I'm Nate Pinkston. I'm head of growth at Microsoft Retail Media.
Hello, I am Rasmus, head of marketing media at Maersk.
Hi, my name is Matthias, and I'm the global head of media and digital strategy at the Henkel consumer brands.
Right, let's see this week's ad.
Io purtroppo non frequento lo stadio perché essendo qui fuori le partite le sento ma non sono mai entrato, però la fede c'è. Sono Mauro, lavoro qui allo stadio da 40 anni, il mio lavoro è fare i panini.
Io sono interista da sempre, è da quasi 20 anni che siamo sotto la curva nord.
Questo lavoro per me è vita, ci sono nata e ci sono cresciuta.
Poi da fuori riesco ormai a riconoscere le urla, i tifosi, magari chi ha segnato. Fuori c'è un mondo a sé che comunque lavora, si prepara.
Quando perdono noi speriamo che il nostro panino gli possa strappare un sorriso o almeno ci proviamo.
Riusciamo ad avere un feeling con la gente e la gente ci ricambia perché è 40 anni che viene da me.
L'ultima volta che sono entrata allo stadio ho un vago ricordo perché ero molto piccola.
Una partita 90 minuti a San Siro penso che non la vedrò mai.
Mauro, buonasera. Ciao, molto piacere, sono Ruben. Mi ha mandato Heinz per sostituirti. No, è un piacere.
Dammi la paletta a me, vai a vedere la partita.
Stai sereno?
No, ragazzi,
può andare?
Buon appetito.
Ogni partita cucinano per tutto lo stadio. Sofia, Mauro, Ruggero, i paninari di San Siro stasera sono qui con noi.
certo il calcio lo vivi guardando una partita allo stadio, ma anche mangiando un panino qui fuori.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how many points would you give this? 1, 2, 3. Whoa, Rasmus, harsh indeed.
If I'm to speculate on what Heinz wants to do with this, it's really evident that they're going for emotional branding, focusing on the heroes, the human aspect story, and really taking the product out of it.
For me, it's all that. It's about celebrating those unspoken heroes. And I think it's actually about certain fundamental human truth, the sense of recognition and pride, sense of belonging, being part of something bigger. And then the third one, it's probably around the sense of commitment. They're there for 40 years. It's in the family. The story is told in such a way that it's quite appealing and quite powerful.
It's a long ad. And so you've got to get folks that are going to sit through and listen to 2.5 minutes of an ad. I could see it arguably being just in the Italian market or even specific regions in the Italian. I don't know how much rivalry there is. Where would you show a rival stadium? I think it was the Milan football team.
Where's this being shown? Who's seeing it?
I think it's pretty obvious that it's catered to the Italian market. And I think the reason they did it is because they're sponsoring that exact stadium so they could make that connection. You could have done this in any big stadium around the world. Had they been in the UK, had it been in English, I think the reach of this could have been much more wide.
You easily can replicate it. I mean, if you go and broaden this to the US and maybe you take some other pieces like the NFL or other clubs, you can easily replicate it because the community behind it, they need to go to their favorite place to grab some food before the game starts. I mean, this is like everywhere else the same. But what they really want to do is telling the people that they are the partner that they need to get prepped before a game. And those people like who are in the food trucks, they believe that Heinz is the best product that they match with their typical food. And I mean, they are trying to sell a feeling. If you're going to the stadium with a small community, I mean, these are super specific people who are giving the best for their team on every day, and then they need the sandwich. They can rely the taste is similar.
I think it's part of their bigger picture and bigger strategy, because if you look across other ads, like the one with the tattoo label on the bottle, it's also appealing to different people, to different consumers. It's all tapping on inclusivity. It's all about the feeling part of community. And therefore, their audience is also much larger. Potentially, the reach is higher, the appeal is stronger, and so on. But the sales dimension of this, I think we're talking pure engagement. It's just touching the heart. And when you touch the heart, you end up in the person's hands when he or she will be doing the food shopping.
What gets people together? What brings people together? Food, right? So they have that angle in it's bringing people together on a feeling. And this is just centered around consumption occasions, right? This occasion on the traditional halftime panini, of course, Heinz is the provider of this.
You have to have multiple strategies, right? You're not going to just play one angle, certainly not somebody the size of Heinz. I'll bet the AI campaign got some buzz and maybe got a little bit of attention, but probably did not perform as well. And so you go back to the roots of what works. Hey, hard sells.
If this is for the long-term play, evoking those feeling about occasions is really good. We've seen beer brands doing the same on football for decades, right? Having that ritual with your brand. And it seems to work for a lot of beer brands. And that's why you see Carlsberg on jerseys. That's why you see a lot of Budweiser doing all the Super Bowl ads. It's the same metric. It's the same mechanism that you're doing. My question is, do we really have the same feelings about ketchup? The halftime panini, I can agree with, but do we go as far as determining the ketchup? I don't know, but if it works, it works.
What would have made this better?
Maybe the scalability of it in terms of where to pick it up, where to bring it, where to host it on the different channels. I mean, this could have been 6-second ads on YouTube. This could have been like 6-second ads with also UGC content on social media where you just create buzz. And I mean, if you now use new techniques like TikTok, getting in some content creators which are also from the stands, from this team and from the club, and just interviewing people and transfer the feeling of what does this panini in the halftime means to you in the stadium feeling. I guess you could create a lot of buzz on social media as well, not only on the classical media channels.
You could have done it in multiple stadiums. You spread it across, and then you could have done it for different markets. And you've got one master cut that has, you could use for from the big branding spots, but you could do just like the Milan Stadium, and you could do one for, Rome or Naples or whoever.
I'm on the opposite side of the bridge here. I wouldn't change a thing. I think this ad is just brilliant and pure, and it evokes all the emotions that we often miss being very performance driven, very AI obsessed lately. So I don't know, it just brings back that human truth and people being people. I wouldn't change anything.
Would you sign off this ad in its current form? Thumbs up or thumbs down? 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you all next week.